Welcome to Everything Carp Fishing. I'm down at a local day ticket, so hopefully I can actually catch something today. Let's go. Well, I've seen a carp on the surface and I've seen a carp jump out, so it's looking good for today. I've decided to fish on the other side of the lake, about 3/4 out really. In the afternoon it does really good out on that side. You can get multiple bites. Hoping that coming here means I can get at least one carp. You know, it is an easier day ticket, match lake, but it does hold carp up to 20 pound in here, so it could be a bonus 18 pounder or so, I don't know. Well, any carp will do. I've been blanking recently, so any carp will do. Yeah, I've decided to fish with maggot mix, which comprises of chopped boilies, ground up boilies, molasses, pellets and maggots. And for hook bait I've decided to go for one on a pink and one on an orange trimmed down 12mm pop-up that I've tipped off with about 8 maggots, and I'm hoping that will do something. If not, I can change. This lake can produce carp on all different rigs, all different spots, margins and middle as well, so I can change up and chuck a pop-up in the middle, or I can try in the margins. I have put a little bit of bait in the margins as well. Well, get the kettle on and have a cup of tea, I suppose, and sit back and see what happens. It's pretty cold today, so I'm not expecting anything very quick, but we'll see. Well, I've just had an occurrence while I was making a cup of tea. The indicator sort of shot to the top. I think something pulled the maggots, I'm not entirely sure. If it keeps happening, I'll change the pop-ups. I'll see really. I'm going to finish my cup of tea and sit back and see if anything happens. If I keep getting pulls, then I'll change to just the single pop-ups on their own. Yeah, keep going. Oh, well, finally get a cup of tea. I've had another little sort of pull up to the top and nothing was on it. I'm guessing that I am getting pulled by a little fish. But the maggots seem to be absolutely fine. They're not being like destroyed or anything. They're intact, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to stick at it though a little bit longer. And if I have enough of it, I'm just going to change the pop-up straight away. I'm not going to bother. Well, I'm not going to mess around too much. I haven't got very long today to get a bite. Probably about 4 or 5 hours of the day really left. So, yeah, hoping if I maybe just keep waiting out until I get a bite by a carp, or change the pop-ups and see if I can get a bite that way. And you know, not with the maggots. I know the maggots are extra attraction, but I think they're just attracting too many small fish, I think. But we'll see. down orange pop up. It's good. Oh, it's nice carp. Ow. Ow. Well, it's a little common. There's not many commons actually in this lake, so it's nice. Only a little one. Let's get it back and hopefully we'll get a bigger one. Well, I've caught a carp, which is really good. I've been blanking recently, so it's nice to catch a carp. I don't care what size it is. It was about 4 or 5 pound, I reckon, but it doesn't matter too much. At least it's a carp. I had that on my version of the Ronnie rig, which is really good because I've been playing around with it the last couple of months. If you want to know how to make it, the link is going to be in the description below, and check it out if you want to make it yourself. Yeah, so it's really good so far. At least I've had a couple of little mistakes, and I've had a take. This is the first take on this rig actually, because I've got 2 different rigs. I've got one Ronnie rig with a boom on, and one my version of it out there, and my version has caught the first fish as well, which is really good. I'm just going to refresh the bait and get it back out there, so I'm just going to do that now. I had that carp on orange pop up with tipped off with maggots, and the one that keeps on getting pulled is on a pink pop up that's shaved down, and it keeps on getting little bibs, and I'm not entirely sure if they're pulling on the maggots, or I don't know what's going on with that one. I might change it to the orange if I don't get any carp on that. Yeah, so I'm just going to refresh this hook bait and get it back out. Just need to trim it down. What I like to do when I'm trimming down hook baits to tip off with maggots, what I normally do is I just cut it into sort of like a square. So I chop either side, and then I cut into the sort of the points of each corner. Should look like a little barrel, and yeah, that'll do quite nicely. I'll stick that on, and hopefully I'll catch a carp on it. Oh, the other one's going crazy. Is that a take? Nope. What's going on with that rod? Constantly getting bibs on it. Right. Let's go and pull it out there. Well, I've had nothing so far. I put a couple of spoms in after I had that fish. I've had one sort of occurrence which I think someone just pulled the maggots. I've had the odd little indicator lift and a few occurrences really, but nothing really major happened. No carp or anything. I think about trying down the margins. I did put a little bit of bait in earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna have a go at that, chuck that in a minute. If I don't get anything, what I'll do is I'll put another handful of bait in, and then after sort of 15 minutes before I have to go, I'll try it out as well and see if it goes off then. Sometimes when you put bait in the margins on these sort of venues, if you give it until that sort of last half an hour of before you have to leave, try put it down in the margins, because often a lot of these match venues or day ticket venues, people throw the bait in the margins and the carp come and mop it up you know, as it goes dark, or maybe in the afternoon or something like that. So they are used to that kind of thing. But you know, I'm gonna have a go today and see if it makes any difference for me. It might get me a bonus fish, who knows. Well, I've brought the one in from the margins, nothing's happened. I've cast it back out to the bait spot, put 4 more spoms over the top, and I'm hoping the last sort of hour it'll get going and I'll get at least one bite. That will do. Hopefully it's a decent one. The sun's come out now as well, and I'm seeing the odd one jumping as well, which is really promising. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get a carp. I'll be happy with just one more, to be honest. I'd be really good if I had a few, but one will do. One more will do. Well, eventually pays off in the afternoon. Just had this double, lovely looking fish. Oh, yeah, it's just nice to catch, especially in the winter. Lovely. Right, getting back. Well, at least I've had a couple of bites today. It's really good, especially in the winter. Don't forget to check out the blog, the link is in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.